Hi, this is Faith Jones from Fresh Lemons Quilts, and today we are going to sew up and trim an orange peel unit for the Summer Sampler Series. I don't know why I find these units really intimidating. I think because I don't really have experience with them. I have experience sewing curves, but then we have the double curve here, and it just kind of freaks me out. So we're going to walk through this together in case anyone else is really nervous too. And hopefully this will help you have a successful unit and learn how to trim it up properly. So as you can see, I finger pressed the crease halfway through each of my components here, just like you would sewing up a normal curve. And again, just like you would sewing a normal curve, I'm going to put the concave unit on top of, this will be the convex unit, the orange peel. I'm going to pin in the middle where the folds match. And I'm going to put a pin, or you can glue based if you prefer to do that, on each side. Just like sewing any other curve. I'm going to go stitch this at my machine and press it, and then I will be back. We are back with our stitched unit. And in this pattern's directions, they said to press the seams open, which I've never done on a curve, but there it is. We press the seams open. And now we know that this unit is going to end, once we sew this piece on, 3.5 by 3.5 inches. So I'm going to take my ruler, and before we sew this on, we're going to do some trimming, because this is a little oversized to allow for some imperfections in stitching, but we do need to trim this so that you have a 1/4 inch seam allowance here, and a 1/4 inch seam allowance there. So we're going to take our ruler, and I kind of like, this is the way the ruler would normally sit, but I kind of like how it has this 1/2 inch section here. So I count 1, 2, 3.5, 1, 2, 3.5, kind of center those lines on the sides of the orange peel unit. And then you see these 1/4 inch markings there, and there's a 1/4 inch marking there. Those need to be on the seam between the orange peel and the concave unit. So I'm kind of just fidgeting with it there. And you can see that we have 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches, a 1/4 inch, and a 1/4 inch. I'm going to trim. Now we're ready to sew the other side on. And now you can see that this shape looks like a convex unit that you might cut out from a template, and this is like a normal concave unit. So just like we did before, I'm going to pin these, one more pin, starting in the middle, and if you need to re-finger press, you can. So you can see where your seam or your center line is. And I'm going to pin there. Pin on the ends. Sorry. And I'm going to stitch this, and I'll be back. Now that we've sewn the next concave unit on, you can see it's a little oversized to allow for trimming again with our templates. We're going to put this ruler on, and we know we need to finish up at 3.5. We've already trimmed this side, so that should be perfect. So now you can see that the seams here line up with the 1/4 inch lines, and you can trim those. And this is your finished orange peel unit.